Hey Vegeta, I discovered this awesome scent. It's over 9,000, I swear. Oh Nappa, what is it? Spit it out. Well, you see, it's called Pineapple Vintage, Pineapple Vintage, Pineapple Vintage, Pineapple Vintage. Vegeta, Pineapple Vintage. It's the greatest color ever made. It's over 9,000. Pineapple Vintage.
So yeah, I can just imagine everyone salivating. Oh my god, finally, Pineapple Vintage! Yeah, I know, I finally got round to it. So there's been a change of plans with the queue now. I normally do the 5 mystery scents. Well, this was going to be one of the mystery scents. But I've been testing it out a bit, and I think I'm ready to sort of review this thing. Fuck off on Skype. It's Steven Sproat, so you can go blame him later on. It's him on Skype. Fucking Steven Sproat. I'm not a big man. Fucking, there we go, online status. Offline. Kidding, Steven. Don't punch me in the face too hard. So today I have Pineapple Vintage Noir. Parfums Vintage were kind enough to send me a bottle of this to review. And I've been testing it out. You can see, you might think there's not a lot missing from that, but you don't need that many sprays with this. And I have been wearing it about the last week or so and constantly asking feedback and stuff and seeing how that goes. So let's get started on the bottle design. So I absolutely love the bottle here. It looks awesome. I believe it's a real wood cap. Looks really nice. Pineapple Vintage. This is metal. Also no cheap plastic. Nice engraving there. And that's about it. The box is also really damn nice. The box looks awesome. Really gold, very gangster looking. You know, the box is awesome. I mean, I just love this. It even came with a sticker, and the sticker had like a logo on it as well. Really nice presentation. My only complaint about the bottle is Pineapple Vintage Noir and Pineapple Vintage both look identical. So it's hard to tell that out. However, I actually did contact Parfums Vintage and mentioned this to them. They said that in the future they've actually got labels that are going to put in the bottom, so it'll have Pineapple Vintage and Pineapple Vintage Noir. So if anyone else is annoyed by that, do not worry, it's going to be fixed pretty damn soon. But other than that, it's gorgeous. I mean, it just looks awesome. So this is around about 60 quid at the moment. This one, these are not. See, I like the price this is at. It's in the sort of 60 to 80 quid range. I like that because it's that way where, because it's more expensive, they have the money, you know, to use higher quality ingredients and still make a profit. Whereas like with cheap clones, they're limited. They need to make it cheap, so they can't spend a lot of money on high quality ingredients because, you know, they need to use synthetics and cheap stuff because they need to make a profit. Whereas this nice price range, it's just above designer, but still below niche. It's that nice grey range, and from what I've noticed, this mid-range, a lot of excellent, awesome gems have came from this nice grey area, like Duetto and stuff like that. A lot of nice gems have come out of that. So, apologies, got a terrible damn throat. It's been really bad. Well, it was actually fine until I had a coffee and then, ugh. So, how's the sprayer in this one? Let's find out. Really damn good. Love the sprayer. Excellent, as you know. So, smell-wise. So, let's get on to smell. I actually have the notes up here. Give me a second. So, for Vintage Noir, the notes are top notes: pineapple, apple, and birch. Middle, pineapple, birch, bergamot, cassis, rose, jasmine. Base notes: patchouli, vanilla, birch, ambergris. And the original is pineapple, apple, fleeting birch, pineapple, apple, bergamot, cassis, rose, jasmine, patchouli, vanilla, birch, ambergris. So they're kind of the same with a few differences. I also have the original here, which I'm going to spray also. Lovely packaging, as I mentioned, so I'm going to have to give a spray of this one too. And I may as well, because they're so similar, I may as well talk about them both and do a slight comparison. I don't actually have a bottle of the original, but I do have Noir, and I've got plenty of samples they're kind enough to send me, so yeah. Now, Noir right off the bat has a more Noir vibe to it. I mean, I can smell it right now, like the Noir here and the original here. From what I've tested out, I actually prefer the original out of the two. That does not mean that Noir is bad in any way, shape or form. Noir is awesome, but you can smell that sort of darker Noir vibe going on. Whereas the original has this burst of fruit. This really fruity burst, it just keeps going. And I prefer that fruity burst, to be honest. That is just me. I absolutely love that burst of fruit. It's fresh. It's absolutely fantastic. So I do prefer the original, but Noir is still awesome. I'll probably end up getting the original, so I own both. So yeah, I'm planning on buying it about maybe next week or two. Get myself a bottle of the original, so I own both. Yeah, I mean, that's just me. I mean, I think they're both excellent, but that's just me. I just like that fruity burst of the original. So, on to performance. How do these ones perform? So, performance is pretty good on both of these. Now, I'm going to say it's not super beastly. Don't be expecting room-filling performance, but that isn't a bad thing. In fact, in my opinion, it actually makes it slightly better, more wearable, increases the versatility. So, if you're a powerhouse guy like me, you can wear like 20 sprays and you'll fill a room. But if you go to work and you want to wave it or a date, you can put on, pardon me, a couple of sprays and not stink the person out. So it's pretty good for that, both of these. Not sure if it's just me. I found the original to be a little bit, perform just a tad better. Maybe it's my nose with Noir. It's a tough choice, but my experience, I would wear these and test out with my parents as well. Like, they could smell it after like a spray. I let them try it in the kitchen, and we came like down about an hour later, and the kitchen could still smell a pineapple vintage. So, you know, they're both pretty damn good performance. Longevity is great. I mean, I get about 10 hours plus, 8 to 10 plus longevity. Projection, it keeps going for a couple of hours. Even then, it doesn't really fade. I mean, it hovers above my skin a little bit, a small bubble. But I mean, again, if you're not liking that, you can always put more on. So, you know, it's not like La Nuit de l'Homme where you can put... I mean, you witnessed it. I put 30 sprays of it on and it didn't make fuck all difference. Whereas with this, you can nuke a city, or you can have light, passionate sex with your ex-girlfriend's new boyfriend. You're not gay, you just want to prove a point. Anyway, you know, but he doesn't care because you smell awesome. I mean, come on, Vegeta and Nappa both wear this, and they're bad guys. So if bad guys can wear it, then anyone can. But as I mentioned, performance is great, but I just like the smell because it's they've got the resources to like make something better that isn't cheap fucking garbage, that isn't synthetic piece of crap. I was amazed. I mean, I mentioned how good Club de Nuit Intense was, but I hadn't tried an amazing clone yet, and I tried this, and it was just, this is already way a cut above the clones by far. I mean, I've researched the company as well. They've been, I think I've got a few base notes things, asking a lot of people for feedback and stuff. You know, they're actually engaging with the fucking customers. Remember I said that? I said that a long ass time ago. I said if I had my own fragrance brand, I would literally like pay someone to just fucking Google my name. Pineapple Vintage this. Pineapple Vintage terrible, Pineapple Vintage strong, Pineapple Vintage compliments, and just read the results. And that's what these guys are doing. They're fucking Googling and reading what people are saying. So my hat goes off to them. Let me tell you, Creed need to start doing that shit. But really, I hate to be the hype train guy, but it really is a cut above the rest. Even the presentation. I mean, fucking look at the presentation. I mean, already you know that you're not getting some cheap thing made in a fucking basement. So I really like this. So moving on, age group. What does I normally go with? It's age group, isn't it? Damn. Age group. Shit. No, sorry. How many sprays? Before we forget, how many sprays? The most important one. I'm going to apply for both of these. They're going to pretty much be equal here. So I'm going to say 6 sprays. Average. And that's just recommendation. 5 to 6. Adjust that for your situation, your weather, stuff like that. So 6 sprays, average. If you want to wear 4 sprays, hell. If you find it doesn't perform on you too well, your skin, up the sprays. If you want extra beast mode, more sprays, you know. I've covered this before, so my throat's terrible. I apologise, but I'm just in a really good mood today and I want to talk about the scent, so I'm not going to let my fucking throat put me down. So it was fine until I sang that song at the intro and my throat, you know, Nappa. So we'll see, but average space for that, just adjust. Now, age group. I'm going to say someone in their early 20s and up. You can wear it at any age. If you're 16 and you want to wear it at high school, yeah, you're cool with, you know, underage, you know, teenage pregnancy, 16 and pregnant and stuff, then hey, that's no problem, because it will happen with us. You know, always will. I'm kidding, but any age if you want to wear it, you know, if you're in your 60s, it's fine, but I really recommend early 20s and up. But it's entirely up to you. Do not take my word as fucking law. I'm an asshole. She ain't been listening to me at all. Fuck off, Logitech. Go fuck yourself. I'm going to freeze and have a small penis. Okay, let's see if it's so. Now Logitech's decide to behave itself for 5 minutes and stop banging my ex. We can get back to business. Season-wise, where can you wear this? Can you wear it in spring? Yes. Summer? Yes. Autumn? Yes. Winter? Yes. No problem. All seasons, no issue. You know, hotter weather, is it colder weather more, hotter weather less? You know that song, you know, what's that 80s song? Hotter weather, what was it? Colder weather more, hotter weather less. Colder weather more, hotter weather miss. Go fuck yourself. Next up, situation-wise. Where can you wear this? Can you wear this to work? Yep. Can you wear this on a date? Yep. Can you wear this clubbing? Yep. Can you wear this casually? You know, sitting about, masturbating, watching some hentai, you know, watching silly Dragon Ball Z videos because you're a big fucking man-child in a man cave and needs to get laid? Yep. Not that I do that, of course. Anyway, let's just move on. Yeah, but yeah, casual, fine. And of course, formal wear, you've got a wedding, something we need to suited and booted and look your best. Hell yes. So, versatility, this is awesome. And again, that's where I'm giving it points. Whereas the 1 million Privé, it smelled awesome, but its performance was not up to scratch to the point where, pardon me, it fucked up the fragrance. It affected the fragrance, you know what I mean, as a whole. Whereas with this, the performance is just right. It's loud enough to get you noticed, and if not, you can always put on more if you're having trouble with it. I've certainly put on more and it's been fine. For me, if you want it to be beast mode, it can be. But if you don't want it, you want to wear it to work, you don't want to stink someone out, you can. So the versatility is a 10 out of 10 with this one. Smells amazing, you know. Bottle design, performance. Everything with this is just getting high ratings from me. And I'm really grateful they sent me a bottle. I mean, I absolutely love it. When I was first sent a sample of this from, was it Neil? Was it Neil that sent me? I think it was. And he sent me Parfums Vintage. I was like, wow. And I didn't expect much. I really thought, oh, well, everyone goes, oh, but this will probably just be in our Club de Nuit. And it was light years ahead of everything else. So really, this might seem expensive, but I'm telling you right now, this is definitely a cut above. You know, the other clones are like your Nissans and your Fords, whereas this is like a Mercedes or an Audi. It's not quite Ferrari prices, but it's still quality. You know what I mean? It's a cut above the rest, if that makes sense. But really, really good. I definitely recommend you try it. It isn't too cheap. You can buy samples on their site and stuff. And even the samples, as you saw, they put a lot of love and care into the samples. They don't look too cheap either. I mean, this brand is just oozing with care and class. So yeah, I've looked them up, spoke to them a few times, and they're really cool. They have their shit together. They actually give a fuck about the product, which is a lot better than I can say about a lot of damn designers these days. Looking at you, Yves Saint Laurent, and Diesel as well. They milk shit and fucking milk the cow. Go suck my brother's cock, cunts. Anyway, enough of that. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Any questions you have, leave them in the comments below. Send me a YouTube message if you don't have a Google Plus account, and contact me on Facebook. And as always, guys, keep on smelling fly.